All right, this stuff is straight boo-boo. But for $5 a G, I guess you get what you pay for. So I just got off the phone with Amazon, and there were a couple packages that were miscellaneous. They said they were delivered, but they should have been canceled, but they weren't canceled. So we found the 4-pack of red bearings. They did not take the money off those, so I'm not getting that back. They found a pair of red and blue shorts that I was going to make some shorts that they took the money off that. They deleted it off my history, off my history page, but she found it on her history page. She said, that's $35 coming back in 3 to 5 days. I said, all right. Then I had a set of guitars, a goat, and some fabric. That's going to come back in 3 to 5 days. I had a set of paisley fabric. That's going to come back in 3 to 5 days. I had a jack shaft bar. That's going to come back in 3 to 5 days. I had jack shaft clamps. That's going to come back in 3 to 5 days. I had a clutch and a bicycle tool that said it was delivered, that wasn't delivered, that is canceled, and I'm going to get refunded in 3 to 5 days. What else? There was something else, I think, on there that... There was like 7 or 8 items that I got them all canceled today, and all the refunds should be coming back. I think I told her all the fabrics. Yeah, I think we covered everything. So in 3 to 5 days, I'm going to get all that money back from Amazon. I am not going to order anything else to this fucking town. I'm going to wait till I get to Austin and order it when I get to Austin, because this town does, I mean, I'm on the edge of town. This town's kind of long. It's not very big. Looks big, but it's not very big. Or they haven't updated their city size maps. I don't really know, because these towns look a lot bigger than whatever the map says. So there is an Amazon locker, but it wouldn't go to the locker because it wasn't quite sure what it was being shipped by or however. So I told them that they need to fix it to where the postal man gets access to putting stuff inside of an Amazon locker. You know, like, make things a little bit easier. I think that they all should have access. UPS, FedEx, Amazon, and Postal. They should all be able to have access to putting a package inside the locker. It's not hard. They scan their little device on the machine. Then it says, put in the access code. You doot, 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 doot. The door opens. You put the package in. Then the door closes. Then the door sends me a message, hey, your package was delivered, and it's the same number that they put in, and then the door opens and you get your package. It's not complicated. I've watched them do it, at least the Amazon guys. So I'm getting all that back in the next few days. I am trying to figure out what's going on. Get in there, dog. I am trying to figure out what's going on with my watch out, Rhapsody, with my bike tool, and I hope that I get the car jumping box that I ordered, because that's going to be my next battery cell charger, and the bearings. I need the fucking bearings. The Tractor Supply store sells these bearings, but they're like $20 for one. And I mean, I have one of the originals. I didn't know what size the shaft was in the bearing, and I think it is a 5/8. So I probably should have hung on to those. I ditched everything. So it's basically a whole rebuild on the center of the bike. Now that I got most of everything slightly figured out, I think I'm going to mess with the bike and try to, like, I got a little donation today from my buddy Humboldt. Thank you, donation. Thank you for the donation. I'm putting it to good use. I know I should be buying food with it, but I'm going to buy more stuff that I need for the bike, because you told me I could go buy some flour, so I bought some flour with it. I got the best deal I could get for the price, six G's for $33, and it's very loose and crumbly, so it will last me a lot longer, especially since it doesn't taste good. I don't know if it makes it last longer or not. And I think I'm going to go get some heat tape to wrap my muffler from Walmart, and maybe some muffler tape to wrap the end of the muffler, the end of my exhaust pipe where it meets the engine, so that way it, you know, maybe it's not as hot on my leg when my leg hits it, because I guarantee you my leg is going to hit it. I also need some heat tape to build a heat box like I did on the other motor back in December. I'll build a little heat box going around the edge of the exhaust to keep my leg off it, and partial chain guard because I don't have a chain guard either. So and I found some plastic in the bushes that I can use. Just got to get some heat tape because, you know, it really does its job. You'd be really surprised how corrugated plastic can handle the heat, but it doesn't like a flame.